So it's the little movement that you always doing. That's getting them these hits, the little things, the little breaks, because they don't know if it's going to smack on both ways.
One could have won, but they didn't. Right? Okay, then. That's their problem.
Shout out to the super chatters who are just
One could have won, but they didn't. Right? Okay, then. That's their problem. They whole shit about boxing. Most motherfuckers don't know shit about boxing. Most motherfuckers don't know shit about boxing.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
Mini Trace, a master of nothing. We know you don't know nothing about boxing.
Champion of the world, Mike Tyson. Then I'll illustrate my reign with bloodshed and pain. Then everybody will fear me. That tremble in the bone.
He talks too much ugly. He's pretending I'm the true champion, and they make me the underdog. I'm gonna show them all they're wrong because I'm the champion. I'm the real champion. There'll never be one like me.
They don't want no confrontation.
I don't know. Don't be a fighter. You don't want no confrontation. Nope.
Friday night, it's 10 o'clock. Y'all know what that means. Time to talk this boxing shit with the angry white man. If you're easily offended, this is not for you. If you're glazing average fighters that are overachievers, this definitely ain't for you. So check any bitch ass feelings at the door and give it up for the angry white man, D1, and William Old School.
Debo is looking for him, and he's on the list.
Fuck out of here, Bill, and take that corny list with ya. Welcome to another episode of the angriest white man y'all will ever meet. It's D1 and William Old School talking our-ish. We're gonna go over the Diego Pacheco fight card, make whatever little picks y'all know the fighters in. We're also gonna go over Oscar's clapback Thursday and this crazy, corny, cringy press conference from yesterday between Teofimo Lopez and Shakur Stevenson. And I made a couple points about Teo fighting Southpaws and people lose their mind. They lost it. In the comments section, type in paragraphs. We're going to talk about that. We're going to give you guys the insides of all we know about all of it. Smash the like, share, and subscribe, and give it up for your hosts, D1 and William Old Motherfucking School.
Yo, what is up, my people? Welcome to another episode of The Angry White Man. I'm the only angry white man here right now. William is running late, or he might be in, he might not. I think he's a little sick today. I was sick all week. Shit happens, show must go on. This is our last show of the year. We're taking a 2-week break. I'm going to come back on my birthday with a whole new format, a whole different show. So we got a lot to talk about. We got that to look forward to. Let me say what's up to the people in the building. We're going to go over the Shakur Stevenson, Teofimo Lopez kickoff press conference interviews. I don't really even care about the press conference. That shit was lame, but we'll watch a little bit of it. We're going to make the picks from Diego Pacheco card. We're going to go over the weigh-in, see what that's talking about. Not too many people talked or cared about it. Kind of lame, dude. People don't really like boxing. You look at the views and just the interest in there, and there ain't no. It's fucking, we're dead on, we're DOA. So we need to get this shit together. We're gonna also talk about Oscar De La Hoya's clapback. We're gonna play that. Matter of fact, I'm gonna start with the clapback, but let me say what's up to the people in the building. All things, my motherfucking dog. What's up with you, champs? Salute, bro. Happy Friday, TGIF and shit. You know what I mean? Lee Jackson, what's the deal with you, Brody? Tim Layton, what it do, homie? Salute, bro. Salute. Miss Joette, a lovely member of the channel. She's literally the biggest wrench in here. So salute to Miss Joette. Thank you so much for popping through on this lovely Friday evening. Lee said it. What's up with you, champ? Welcome to the Angry White Man. I'm D1. What's popping with you, Lee? Salute. I know you enjoy watch Lamont get the shit punched out. You already I'm getting over a cold. You already know I was fucking listen, bro. I was rooting for Lamont. Like I don't the last thing I want is Tank Davis versus Pitbull boxing fans gonna say about it. I don't mind the fight. I think it's a good fight. I thought the first one was a good one. I thought Tank won that shit 8-4, 9-3 type shit. Other people have different feelings on it. So I would rather have the Lamont. I was rooting for Lamont. I picked Pitbull. I thought Pitbull won the fight 9 rounds to 3, 8 rounds to 4. Pretty easy work. But people like to cap on the internet. You know what I mean? People like to lie, and their pre-fight prediction is what they're gonna say the fight looked like. Like we're getting into fucking dangerous territory as boxing fans. These people need to turn in their fucking credentials and fucking stop trying to tell people what's going on in fights, and maybe they'll be honest when they come on YouTube. But salute to you, Lee. Yeah, I enjoyed it, and I kind of did, and I didn't. But salute to you. Share the motherfucking show. I ain't popping because none of y'all share my shit. But if you go to my page and you go to the posts and you look, you'll start looking, and all you'll see is all the people I rock with's live streams because it's free and it's what you should do. Salute to you, Tim. Appreciate you, Brody. Bruce Gas. Boxing. Oh, shit. Boxing Jet. I did something wrong with the computer mouse pad. It like shortened all the screens, and yeah, I was just panicking there. Bruce Gas. Salute to you, quadruple OG. How you doing on this lovely Friday evening? Cruz was definitely beating on him like Lamont cheated. I already like you. I'm gonna wrench you up in a second, fam. Salute to you. Welcome to the Angry White Man once again. Scooter, what's up with you frequent flyers? Salute, Brody. My dog Alan so staying in the joint. Salute, bro. Salute. Dank Father, what's up with you, champ? Salute. Chef Boy RC1, welcome to the Angry White Man, bro. Salute to you. Thanks for popping through here. Yeah, we're gonna get cooking here in a second. All right, let's pull up this motherfucking Oscar De La Hoya clapback Thursday. He's mainly picking on Dana White and shit. You know what I mean? Oh, wrong one. Hold on. Hold up. Oh no, that's Bill Haney. Do I want to do Bill Haney first or this clapback? Yeah, we'll do clapback Thursday because Bill Haney shit's gonna make me mad, and I'm gonna get sort of angry on this one. All right, I ain't sharing this yet, but let me go get it. Hold up. See, I remembered because I ain't smoked yet, but I'm about to smoke. So hold up. Let me pop this video on, and then I'll turn my shit off, and we'll say what's up. I said what's up to everybody in the building. No need to keep my cam on all night and shit. YouTube, this is for educational purposes only. I'm not saying we're going to learn anything. I'm saying that's the intent. Okay? Shout out to Marcos Villegas and Fight Hub TV. We're liking, boom, sharing, and subscribing. If you guys aren't subscribed to Fight Hub TV and you call yourself a fucking boxing fan, yeah, you're not that. You don't qualify for that. So go subscribe to Fight Hub TV. Let's see what Oscar De La Hoya is talking about. Y'all can hear that? Hold on. Oh, no.
Time for the only segment in boxing that gives you the facts and makes you laugh. It's Clapback Thursday. Dana White's t-shirt announced the debut of Zuffa Boxing will be January 23rd, 2026. We have no idea who is fighting or where, but it's taking place on Friday night.
The undercard is stacked with guys that used to fight behind El Gordo's Tacos.
So it'll be the red-headed stepchild to the UFC right off the bat. COO and president of TKO, Mark Shapiro, confirmed Zuffa Boxing is completely funded by Saudi Arabia, and TKO is taking zero financial risk. And their goal is to build a promotion with 200 fighters. Sound familiar? Look, I follow combat sports. But outside of John Jones, Conor McGregor, Ronda Rousey, or Khabib, I don't know who the fuck anybody is in the UFC.
Who are these fucking guys?
Why don't those big names fight anymore? Because they outgrew the UFC model and demand more money than the pay scale offers.
Show me the money.
TKO will not allow anyone to become a star
I'm the one selling the records.
and grow to their full potential. There will be no development of Zuffa fighters because they will get thrown.
Chef Boy RC, he'll be in soon, man. William Old School said he's running late, but he's a little sick today, so he might not pop in at all. But the William Old School is always here all the time. But salute to you, Chef Boy. And front line, what's up with you, champ? Salute, Brody. Thanks for popping through, man.
Into the fire right off the bat and face extremely tough opponents. So if you lose, you're done. There's no building a champion or a career. And how in the fuck is Dana going to manage 200 boxers along with the 200 UFC fighters? At Golden Boy, we have about 35 fighters currently.
Can I tell you guys what I honestly feel? I think Oscar De La Hoya is scared. I think he's worried. I think this Dana White shit is fucking making him worry. I think he's fucking thinking this whole shit's gonna turn into a league, and then what's that do for him and his 35 little fighters? And do you guys think Zuffa Boxing can manage 200 fucking boxers and 200 MMA fighters at the same time and it all fucking work out? We're about to find out.
And we expect every single one to become a world champion. Quality over quantity. We know the formula. I've done it for 25 years. Bob Arum has done it successfully for almost 50 years.
Crucial content. Salute to you, Brody. What's up with you, man? Thanks for popping through. Happy Friday.
Boxing had been thriving for 100 years, but TKO board member Nick Khan is using big words.
This will also be part of the Ali Act, so we're simply looking to enhance it.
Trying to get you to believe that Zuffa is going to somehow reinvent.
Did he use a big word there? The biggest word he used was enhancement. If everybody in this chat right now doesn't know what the word enhancement means, slap yourself, pull up Google, and Google what enhancement means.
The wheel? How are you going to do that? Erase 100 years of history? You're already trying to change legislation that was put in place to protect the fighters. And you're actively trying to erase the governing bodies?
Yes, I will not recognize any of the other sanctioning bodies.
You said you're making your own.
That's a fact, Frontline. Frontline says Oscar brought this upon himself. He sold his soul to Turkey. I guarantee Turkey will also own Golden Boy in the near future. I think he probably owns them right now. I think fucking Turkey came in here with bigger than big time money and bought fucking 3/4 of boxing. There's only 1/4 left, and that's the PBC. And fucking Bob Arum, what he's got left of his multi-billion-dollar a year fucking industry that he somehow ran into the fucking ground. Hit Bob Arum not giving us best versus the best. Oscar De La Hoya not giving us best versus the best. Eddie Hearn not giving us best versus the best. Al Heyman trying to give us best versus the best. Fucking they sued him and did everything they fucking could to put him out of business. Now a guy, Dana White, comes in here with a fucking different business model, different strategy that this man has responsibility to fucking the reasoning of why Dana White's here. These guys have been putting on dog shit when they have great stables full of fighters. They're not making these guys fight at all because they think the loss, having a loss to the American fight fan, is the worst thing ever. They would go over it if you guys would start marketing it past fucking the days of Floyd Mayweather. Start marketing boxers like they can take a loss. Stop fucking marketing them as if they take a fucking loss, it's over with. It shouldn't fucking be that, especially in these lame ass boxing matches where these dudes ain't trying to fucking inflict harm like fighters of the past. I'm sorry, this is the softest fucking era of boxing we have ever fucking seen. These kids are bitch made. Argue with your mama about that shit. A one loss should never fucking end the deal. These guys should have been putting on good fucking fights. Oscar De La Hoya, you got no one to blame but yourself. You're absolutely right, Frontline. Salute, homie. I gave you a wrench too, bro. Salute.
Already working on a new design for the ring.
You're making your own rules,
Possibly even rule changes.
your own referees, your own rankings. I mean, I assume this is more like a reality show,
right? You have AAA, and then
yo, listen, Oscar was just cooking there because that made bro. I'm not for or against the Dana White thing. I just think it's here. And they fucking pulled the wolves over our eyes for mad long. And I don't mind to see something. Let's see if you can make boxing into a league. I'm a consumer. I'm going to be here for it all. If it's free on TV, I'm going to sit down and watch it. If it's got fight relations, I'm going to watch it. So the boxing promoters should be fucking scared of this shit. They should be worried. Oscar De La Hoya should be worried because they're going to put on good programming. They're going to keep telling you guys it's the best versus the best when us hardcores, we all fucking know that. But the casual boxing fan who they're aimed at is a sheep. And they will fucking buy just about anything if you pitch it right. But it does seem like kind of game showish if you're going to be making up your own rankings and your own fucking... You know what I'm saying? What? So all of boxing over here that's operating, your guys are, this is just amongst you. Make sure you tell people that because it would be fucking lying. You'll be lying to people. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, bro. I do think they got a lot to be worried about, bro. Adam's back on a turkey card. Thought y'all said he don't with turkey. I think you confused me for the shit that Knockout says. That's what I think, Dank. I think you come over here thinking I'm fucking mimicking anything that man's saying, bro. I don't do that shit, bro. I ain't never told you anything about Adamas. Never once. So, listen, bro. I know people are this is what people are. They're going to go where the money's at. So, boxing is in such a fucked up place. We can't go on dates, same dates as other people. You got to literally fucking, it's a rat race. I don't blame a fighter for going over to Turkey. I don't even fucking mind Turkey. Because if Turkey wasn't here, who would be doing this? What fights would we have seen? So I'm against the fucking, moving over to Saudi Arabia. Now that we see that's clearly not the case, I don't fucking mind Turkey at all. I don't give a fuck. Put on some fights. One thing I'm going to do, I'm going to watch it. I'm going to pay for it. I pay $45 a month for their fucking punk ass DAZN description, bro. So the DAZN subscription. So you ain't never heard me say shit about Adames, bro. I ain't on that shit, bro.
You have the major leagues, and I know you're very into the development of fighters. That's what you really geek out on your contender series.
Mr. Three Fist, salute, homie. Thanks for stopping through. Happy Friday. Oops, my bad. Yeah, all right, thank you, fucking.
I mean, here's the fine print. If you sign on the dotted line with TKO and Zuffa, you're signing your rights away. You've seen it in the UFC. They want a monopoly.
This fucking dude trolling with a saw Diddy kissing Santa Claus shirt. Yo, if you ever ran into P. Diddy's kid wearing that shirt, Oscar De La Hoya, you better hope those weird looking fucking hands you got still work. They're gonna fucking bust you up. Y'all ever see Puffy's kid talking about that, keep saying no Diddy shit? Yeah, you better watch that shit, man. Wearing that Christmas fucking corny fucking sweater. Fuck around, get knocked out.
And not only will they be stuck in a dictatorship, you'll be guided by people who have no fucking idea about boxing.
You don't know shit about boxing.
Nick, do you even watch boxing?
No.
What about Katie Taylor Serrano or Jake Paul versus Tyson?
No, they don't even watch boxing. They don't watch boxing how I watch boxing. I watch all of the fights, every single fight. This shit's fucking lame, bro. Nobody likes boxing in America no more. So you got to start selling them the personalities. If you're a boxer, you better get out here, turn on this motherfucking camera, and hope to God people like you. Just give them your true, authentic self. Come on here and make sure you're fucking just all the way you. People buy your story. Like you see all the fucking boxers nowadays, if they get a little emotion, fucking Lamont got a YouTube, Diego Pacheco got a YouTube. Go fucking sort of big name guy there is got a YouTube channel. Go check them out. They gotta hope to God somebody likes them, the person. Cause this shit, bro, we're in fucking WWE land. And don't nobody care about this shit, and it's fake as it gets.
Which is the biggest fight in boxing history. Ryan Garcia versus Tank, Crawford versus Spence, Fury versus Wilder, Triple G versus Canelo, the trilogy. These are all fights that happened in the last 5 years. Nick says they already have some amazing fighters signed to Zuffa. So I guess we wait to hear who those huge names are. But I'm willing to bet my...
Shout out to my dog, Alan Sostain, in the motherfucking Cash App. Appreciate you, homie. Let me play my dog and knock out real quick. Or nah, that's King B. I thought it was Alan. But salute to Alan and salute to King B. Salute, homie. With the 222 and the Cash App. I fucking appreciate you, bro. Hold up. I got a new joint.
Shout out to the super chatters who are just like Frank the Ghost Martin. They don't come around all the time, but when they do, they come around with a bang. Winner! Thank you for your donation. We appreciate you.
Salute, King B. I'm a numbers guy, bro. You know what I mean? Salute, King B. Lee Jackson says, how De La Hoya and Turkey get on bad terms? I thought that was his boy. Or he just don't like Dana. He the only promoter that was on Turkey's side that's so vocal against them. Now you don't see Turkey and nobody really. Eddie even kind of giving him the cold shoulder. You're gonna see as the months go on, it's gonna be just Turkey by himself, and fucking all these guys are gonna hate it because they all got to go against that. They have to. You can't like Eddie Hearn even starting to speak out against it. So this shit's gonna get interesting, bro. They say Zuffa's first boxing match is January 26th or something. He was saying. I don't know, bro, but I'm right here for it. You know what I'm saying? Show me.
All sack. These nuts. They're lying to us. Just like they're lying about them changing the Muhammad Ali Act. Because where the fuck are you finding top level talent that nobody knows about?
Some people may not know them.
Are you creating AI fighters? You got Frankenstein signed to Zoo.
That's real shit though, bro. Real shit. Who the fuck? How you got? Where are you coming up with these kids from?
Ufa? What the fuck are you talking about? But I guess we'll find out when your big January 23rd card is announced. And it better be the greatest fucking card I've ever seen in my entire career. Nick and Dana, beware. If you have mostly C or D level fighters in your league, it will completely devalue the ring belt and brand. Lots of pressure on you, my friends. Just try.
That's what I want to talk about. What do we look at that fucking ring belt? We got Tio and Shakur Stevenson. That fight's based around the ring belt. Everybody's sucking the ring's dick. Where are we going to put the Ring Magazine belt after January 1st? What are we doing here? Boxing fans, start typing, guys. I can't see the little chat from the vertical live. If anybody's in there, like, bro, what are we going to do with the Ring Magazine belt? Because now they're going to make it to where it's only the Zuffa is only unifiable with the Ring Magazine belt. Are they going to make it like the Ring Magazine belt is something that somebody from the Zuffa League can fight real boxing for, and that's the only way the Zuffa League can unify? Like, this shit's about to get weird and corny. I don't know if we should be for that league. I don't know, man. But we're going to find the fuck out. That's what we're going to do. We're going to find out.
Lay off the fucking eggnog for the holiday seasons.
I don't think Eddie will want to work with Devin Haney, personally. Who wants to work with Devin Haney? An entitled fighter who don't put bums on seats, wants mega paying. Bro, it's not how it works. People don't want to watch you fight because you're boring. Irrelevant.
Does Conor Ben not look like he's always smelling a fart? Like he just got the fucking look on his face like he just smelled a fucking nasty fart all the time, bro. I can't stand him. I think this is the first guy I'm literally asking Devin Haney to go whip his ass. Please, Devin Haney, Bill Haney, this is the fight for you. Don't be calling out Tank. Like, they're back on that shit, guys. We're back to Bill Haney fucking calling out Tank. We're going to play that right after this. Shit's crazy. This is the guy you should be after, Bill. Fart face here.
Of how good you are. If you're boring to watch, it's the entertainment business. Get with the program.
You and Devin haven't been getting on since his fight. You were calling it boring. Devin put on a better performance than his fight with Brian Norman.
Since before that fight.
Well, that's true.
I thought he carried on like when he filed a lawsuit. Then you got fighters like Miguel Cotto not pressing.
What's the deal with all these kids getting silver caps on their teeth? All in the back. It fucking looks ridiculous. We used to get them on our fucking teeth because that's all Medicaid would pay for. I don't get it, man. I think it looks ridiculous. Look like you got bad teeth.
Charges or anything against someone who actually had lead in their gloves or whatever it was. So you sit down and you go, mate, that's right, behaviour. Like, it's just like, just take your beating as a man. Just take it. The fact that he had it abolished from his record, and the fact that he's gone to, he's filed for battery. Like, what are you doing? Like, I'm sitting there going, what sort of fighter are you, mate? But listen, he's a good fighter. Like, they're all good fighters. They're all like the top of their field. Yeah, he's done a lot in the pro game, and I know his dad's his mouthpiece and speaking on his behalf with Conor Wen and all that. Ultimately, he couldn't sell out a stadium with anybody.
Yeah, this is the first guy I want Devin Haney to beat, bro. I get it, Bill. It's not for a belt, but bro, you're Mr. Continent champion fucking type shit. Go get his ass. That's a good fight for Devin. It's a good style matchup. Conor Ben fucking thinks he's a destroyer. That would be a big, good fight for Devin. But he's too busy fucking calling out Tank Davis and shit. This shit's corny, bro. Tank Davis is a lightweight. Why is Devin Haney concerned with Tank? Oh, wait a minute. Could it be because you would just be fucking fighting Tank Davis's leftovers? And guys you fucking drug all the way across down the street, around the block? Shout out to my dog, Alan Sostain. In fact, in the Cash App. Appreciate you, dog. Salute.
Shout out to the super chatters who are just like Frank the Ghost Martin. They don't come around all the time, but when they do, they come around with a bang. Quitter! Thank you for your donation. We appreciate you.
Damn, Frank knocked him out. Open mouth. Dude's mouth was open. That's the worst thing you can do. You know who else does that a lot? Shakur. Bro, I watched Shakur Stevenson versus Apeda in 3/4 speed. Because YouTube got that new shit where you can watch it super slow, fucking fast. I watched that fight super fucking on 3/4 speed. It's a different fight, bro. I watched Tank Roach 3/4 speed, different fucking fight, bro. Crazy shit. But he fights with his mouth open, bro. Bad fucking deal. All right, let's get this Bill Haney shit. Let me stop sharing this. Let me start sharing that. Got him. All right, I only clipped, like, I seen 15 seconds of this. I clipped it and made it short. Y'all know how I do. Salute to Fight Hype. This is for education purposes only. Bill Haney back on his tank shit. And that's what happens when nobody gives a flying silly fuck about your fighting style and the way your son goes about fighting. Got to get back on the Gervonta train. Y'all know who's the only one who puts up numbers in this shit and who anybody cares about, or anybody you guys are after caring about, because it seems like they cater to the internet a lot, bro. But back on that tank shit. Stop me and listen. That's the fight I want. Like, real shit. You know how many fucking pointless, retarded arguments we would get in over this shit? Like, bro, Tank was on his car and shit. Tank put on all that extra weight from fucking the Jake Paul. Like, I thought now is as good a time as any. I was kind of disappointed it took Bill this long to fucking be on that shit. Like, tell me, you guys don't want this fight? Am I tweaking? Like, that's the fight I've been wanted. It's always been Tank and Devin. That shit will do numbers too, bro. I know for a fact that shit will do crazy numbers. More than Spence and Bud. Yep. Yep. Cause Tank reaches a different fucking, his reach is different. He's all up in white America. Like, y'all really don't get it. That's why his fights are promoted way different to way more platforms. So that's this the fight I want. Let's hear what the fuck Bill talking about. Smash the like. Salute to everybody in the building. Appreciate y'all. Let's get it. Oh shit, no sound. Come on, man. Fucking computer. Turn up the volume.
Team Tank Davis. I got some good news and I got some bad news. The good news is Devin bought me another Mercedes. Another one. The bad news is
another corny one. That was corny as shit.
Grinch didn't buy you guys one. But Debo is looking for him. And he's on the list. So let's see if 2026 you can't influence your man to be more like.
Good job.
Huh? Did I miss something?
And he's on the list. So let's see if 2026 you can't influence your man to be more like.
Good job.
Yeah, what? That was corny, dog. If I wasn't missing something, that shit was corny. Salute to Bill Haney. I'm glad that they're trying to get the fight. It's the fight I've been wanted, bro. So shit. Have at it, William. Doc Boxing Talk in the building. Salute to you, Brody. Anybody in here not subscribed to Doc Boxing Talk? Go subscribe to my bro. He be cooking daily. Salute, bro. And he's a motherfucking channel member. Salute, dog. I got some emojis and shit, I think, in there. Use them bitches. All right, I got another. Hold up. What else? I'm gonna go over this quick weigh-in here. We're gonna make some picks from this Diego Pacheco shit. I don't know how big of boxing fans y'all are, but we're gonna find out. Let's go over this weigh-in. I ain't even watched this yet today, at all. Like not even a little bit. Keep grabbing the wrong link. This shit pissing me off. Damn, dude. I'm about to just search it. Diego Pacheco. There we go. All right. Kevin Lely Sajo. He can fight a little bit. I'm not. Yeah, I'm sharing this. Right there we go. I got it. This shit ain't easy. William Old School gonna be sick today. This is first ever show he ever missed. Salute to William Old School being a triple OG and being here for every fucking second of it. Shit, bro. My OG over 60. He's 60 years old, I think. Fucking, that's a feat in itself. We've been in this bitch 80 something Fridays straight. So, salute. I appreciate you, OG. You're allowed to take off a sick day, bro. Plus, I was just sick. I already know what it is, dog. I already know. So, salute to you, though, bro. All right, I'm sharing this, right? Let me check. No, I'm still on Bill Haney. Fuck, mate. Chill out, bro. Stop screen. Nah. Y'all interested in this Diego Pacheco character? I think the kid can fight a little bit. He's looked like shit in fights. The Trevor McCumbee joint was, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people think he's next. He's young. I think he's like 20 or 22, something like that. Hold up, let me see how old he is. How old is boxer Diego Pacheco? 24 years old. 24. Devin Haney was just 24, and I think wasn't he undisputed at 24? It's kind of a great feat for old Devin Haney there, I guess. But this dude's about to be WBO, and now that Terrence Crawford is undisputed, unless he's already. I don't really pay attention to T Bud, so I don't know if he vacated his belts or they stripped him. I just know about the WBC shit. Other than that, I pay attention to Bud when he got a fight. Other than that, I'm Gucci on him. But Pacheco should be in line for the WBO like the very next fight as soon as he can. If this already isn't that, you know what I'm saying? Hold up, let's watch. So Sajo can fight. Let's take a gander.
It's an absolute pleasure to welcome
He
everybody here today to
He
Fat
should do his
City,
thing. Diego should win this fight.
Mudville, a true boxing town, Stockton, California, for a big night of world-class professional boxing taking place here tomorrow night. And today is the official weigh-in. And of course, it's all being brought to you courtesy of Mr. Eddie Hearn of Matchroom Boxing. We're sponsored on the night by Bet Online, Chicken Ranch Casino Resort, Events 365, O'Reilly Auto Parts, Riyadh Season, and Everlast. And of course, all the action will go out live around the world.
This is a good fight, though. Now that I'm remembering Sajo fucking turning that pressure. He can punch a little bit. He got gas for days. He's really coming to fight. Probably a little past it, though. Should be a good one, man. Y'all should know about Pacheco and Sajo. Y'all should know about this fight. That's why I'm playing it. And then we're going to go over to Shakur Stevenson shit. I'm sure a lot of people want to talk about that fuck shit. But here on this channel, we cover all of boxing. We got to talk about the fight, especially on the following day. Like, shit. I gotta review the Saturday fight of that week. Every time I'm on here. We'll get to that juicy shit. But right now, we're going over real boxing.
world
Hit the
exclusively
like
on the global home
please.
of boxing,
Thank you.
DAZN. So,
The
ladies and
super
gentlemen, we
chat
got an
works too. Always working in this joint.
8-fight card. We have 5 title fights on the card. And at the top of the bill, Diego Pacheco, Sajo, Lockhorn's going to be a great fight. It's going to be a great night. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start this weigh-in. Let's bring the fighters up to the stage so they can face the scale and
oh, my bad.
Face each other. Our first contest, 4 rounds in the lightweight division. Now making his way to the stage, fighting out of Los Angeles, California. He's a 9-fight veteran. Please welcome Venomous Victor Saravia.
Saravia? We ain't doing all that. I can't bore him that much, guys. You know what I mean? You're already pushing it with fucking Pacheco. This card is kind of low-key dope, though.
8.6 for One-Way
It
Holloway.
really is.
199.4 for C4 Siobhan Clark. Fighters
Eddie Hearn
face each
building
other.
an empire. Low-key, Eddie Hearn building a stable, man. Eddie Hearn got a lot of young talent. He's all in on Boots, too. We got Boots and Virgil coming up. March, probably late March. March 29th, somewhere. You know what I mean? NYC. At the Garden. See who really sell that shit out. Shakur and Tio tickets selling. I don't know why everybody want to say them shits ain't selling. They are. Them shits are going. I was just browsing on there. I was psyched. I was so happy to see that, bro, because we need that fight to sell. We need Shakur and Tio to sell. We need them to do some numbers. Maybe the fucking top dog that's at home fucking dealing with a fake knee injury, maybe he'll fucking do something then. If you can show some sort of fucking interest and generate people fucking excited to see you fight, he's got no choice. Why you think he was looking at Keyshawn? You know the haters are going to deny that shit, but I heard Richardson Hitchens say, we know you're chinny. I said, oh shit, I know for a fact that Tank was trying to go get. For real though, bro. Once I heard him say that, I said, oh, there ain't no chance Tank don't know that. And why wouldn't you just go knock out the chinny dude who's got everybody in an uproar? Fuck it. And get paid millions? Shit. You got me fucked all the way up. I'm going to get that though. Fuck you mean. We need somebody to generate this shit. And like, let me ask you guys. Fights like this, best versus the best, and Shakur versus T.O., right? It's the best versus the best. It's the best boxing has to offer. So now we get the casual, and that press conference ain't gonna get the casuals. I'll tell you that. That shit was cringe. We'll get to that though. Is all the casuals getting excited in a fight like that, and we know as hardcores what that fight has a chance of looking like. So is it good for boxing to put on a fight best versus the best? I don't know, the matchmaker must have fell asleep, or fucking Turkey paid too much money or something. I don't know what the fuck. But Shakur versus Tio could get all the casuals excited, and then it'd be a fucking stinker. I'll be sick, bro. I'm praying to the boxing gods nightly that fight delivers. I'm making shorts. I'm trying to make that shit, bro. We got to care about that fight, bro. Make that fight fucking interesting. Make it interesting. Shakur says people don't know I'm a puncher. Said, what? On the Breakfast Club, he was tweaking. My boy was rattling some shit off. I'm like, God, oh no, Shakur. Because the whole time I'm clipping it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, Shakur, don't say that. Why you got to do this? Oh, man. We got to care about that fight, though. We got to. We're going to go over it here in a second. I ain't playing the sound from this because... Yeah. Oh, shit. That's Sky Miller. Is that her last name?
Fighters
That's Eddie
face each
Hearn's
other.
girlfriend. Eddie dyed his hair and shit. He looked like 10 years younger today. Because he's seeing his girl, you know what I'm saying? Trying to come in and get that. So if Sky ain't got no legs tomorrow, she better have some
Nicholson
legs
versus
tomorrow.
Luna, 10 rounds for the WBC
All I'm
Interim
saying.
Super Bantamweight Championship. Matchroom Boxing live on the
We
zone
know
from
she can get
Stockton,
beat.
California.
This a rematch? No. That's a good fight. I got, I don't know. Who you guys got in that fight? Get to this motherfucking chat, too.
Ladies and gentlemen, the weigh-in continues with our next contest as Eddie Hearn of Matchroom Boxing in association with
Thrill
All-Star
Hill,
Boxing
salute.
Incorporated are
Hold
proud
up,
to
let me
present
turn
10
this up.
rounds for the WBO.
Thrill Hill, salute, OG. Thanks for stopping through. Appreciate you. J 2 cents. What's up with you, girl? Salute. Yeah, I already know that. It's cool. I'll edit it or whatever. DAZN, you're whack as shit. I think I got it from Eddie Hearn's joint though. But DAZN's picture right there. Fuck you, DAZN.
International Super Lightweight Championship. Now making his way to the stage, please welcome the defending champion. Professional record, 31 victories, 7 defeats, 1 draw. He's got 21 wins coming by way of knockout. Peleando desde DF CDMX, Ciudad de Mexico, please welcome the reigning and defending WBO International Super Lightweight Champion, Antonio Moran.
This is a good fight. This the kid Devin Haney knocked out.
And his opponent now making his way to the stage. Tomorrow night, he will be the challenger. Professional record, perfect. 17 fights, 17 victories, with 16 of those coming by way of knockout. He fights out of Pomona, California. Please welcome Ernesto Tito Mercado.
I like Tito. He can fight, man. Tito's actually a kid that can fight. He's one that I'll go out of my way to watch because he's trying to do damage. I think he can do it all. I want to see him fight against a top-level guy, and Antonio Moran had a win on Pro Box. I know that. Over the Mike Williams dude. Everybody thought he was trying to say it was a robbery, but it wasn't. Moran definitely won that fight. This is a good test for him, man. We're going to see. We're going to see. I'm definitely going with him, with Mercado. But Moran could definitely upset that shit. This could be his toughest test. It probably is his toughest test. Nobody wants to give Devin Haney his credit for knocking this kid out, but this kid can really fight, bro. He can really, really fight. So this is a real test for Tito Mercado. This is a big step up. Eddie Hearn, he ain't got no problem throwing you in there. It don't matter if you're ready or not. He gets a lot of his guys beat, and I appreciate that because you know he's matching hard, matching tough. So that's a good scrap, though. I definitely got Mercado. Diego's fight's a good scrap, too. Buddy can fight. Sergio can fight, too, man.
Of the evening, as Mr. Eddie Hearn from Matchroom Boxing, in association with G Squad Entertainment, are proud to present 12 rounds for the WBO International Lightweight Championship. Now making his way to the stage, his professional record, 18 victories, 1 defeat, with 9 wins coming by way of knockout. He fights out of Cardiff, Wales. Here is the 2016 Olympian and the former IBF Super Featherweight Champion of the world, the Welsh Wizard, Joe Cordina. And his opponent now making his way to the stage, professional record, 27 victories, 2 defeats. He has 8 wins coming by way of knockout. He's born and bred Stockton, California, Gabriel Flores.
This is a good card, actually. Holy shit. Wow.
Flores.
Good
Fighters,
shit, buddy.
face the scales. 135, the lightweight limit, bang on for Joe Cordina. 134.8 for Flores Jr. Fighters face each other.
This is a good fight. I think Cordina was coming off a stoppage win, maybe, or either that or it was a 12-round battle where he got a late stoppage in like the 12th or the 11th, or he won on the cards. And Flores, I think he was on a Abner Mares card. He was getting pieced up kind of, and he got a decision. I don't know, man. Just a good little scrap, though. I think I'm going to go with Cordina. But any man could win this one. They both can fight. Cordina got some fight in him. I don't know how hard he's punching, but definitely got some fight in him. Flores, like I said, I thought he got pieced up in his last joint. He was getting check hooked to death. It could have been on Pro Box. I could be confusing it with an Abner Mares joint, but nonetheless, this is low-key a good card, guys. Holy shit. The zone, $45 a month is what I pay. Salute.
Entertainment live on the zone from Stockton, California, USA.
Oh, Sergio, the stare down long and intense. And now the words being exchanged for one of the more hyped up bouts on this card this week.
Listen, on the walk over here, I was talking to Chris Mannix. I was telling him this is my fight of the night, not only because they're both stylistically matched, but because we have someone from Stockton here, Gabe Flores, who's already come. He's already lost. He's already had some setbacks. We know that man, Cordina, had a setback, but he got stopped. Both of them have a lot to prove. This is the type of fight where it's a two-time champion in Cordina who wants to have another run at another championship, and a guy that hasn't really proved himself on the championship level, the hometown boy in Gabe Flores.
Eddie Hearn texting Sky right now. You know that fight's probably rigged. Put it all in on Sky. Guaranteed. Guaranteed clean up, no matter what the odds are. The higher the odds, the more money you should put on the person that's guaranteed to win. They got that shit figured out. You're going to win no matter what, so.
International Super Middleweight Championship. Now making his way to the stage, professional record, perfect. 26 fights, 26 victories, with 23 of those wins coming by way of knockout. He represents the Lavallois Sporting Club, fighting out of Créteil, France, by way of Cameroon. Here is the former European and WBO Intercontinental Super Middleweight Champion. Please welcome the Punisher, Kevin Lele Saggio. And his opponent now making his way to the stage. Professional record also perfect. 24 fights, 24 victories, with 18 of them coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of South Central Los Angeles, California, here is the reigning, defending, undefeated, and hard-hitting WBC USA and WBO International Super Middleweight Champion, Diego Pacheco. Fighters face the scales.
Saggio bringing that pain, bro.
166 even for
Saggio's got some of the biggest back muscles you ever seen. Think of a Timu. He's like a Timu Minbilly. That's exactly who Saggio is. He's a Timu Minbilly. Got a little bit less gas. But I thought Minbilly got beat up by don't let me say beat up, but I thought Martinez won that fight easy. I watched that fight like 4 or 5 times. Martinez was the cleaner, more effective puncher. Mint Billy just got a weird style, but so does this dude, Sajo. He even looks like him and shit. He even looks like him. Let's hear what they Yeah, Pacheco a little off. He a little crazy. He's long too, bro. He got that God's gift of being tall and lanky. I think that's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? All of them are God's gifts. Give it a. That's God helping Devin Haney have 7 inches of reach on lightweights. No, that's not God. That's called Victor and Schnack. Motherfuckers, man. Yeah, Pacheco's a little off though. He looks crazy, and you know he's from the trenches. He likes to fight, fighting for a reason, fighting for a cause to keep his family up out of poverty. Well, I don't know how good he is. Think he can fuck with David Benavidez and shit? Because that's the kind of frame he's got on him. He's gonna eventually catch up to wherever David's at. That if I'm Pacheco, that's the only person in my, you know what I mean, my dance partner, the person I'm going after. That's all I'd be thinking about is David Benavidez, because that's the biggest fighter you're going to be able to fight. That's your biggest fight.
Well, Diego, long stare down, a couple of words for Kevin Sajo there at the end. What did you say to him after that face-off?
I just let him know that he's at the DP show, and we all know how the DP show ends. So, just good luck to him, and it's going to be another great night for Team Pacheco.
You made some big changes within your team, coming to this camp, change up your training, coming to this camp. What are you hoping that brings out in you in this fight?
I have a new team with me, but, it's it's new to you guys, but it's my old team that I've been working with since I was a little kid. So, excited to be back with them and bringing them on this big stage and just showing what they can do as well. I have a great team with me, and I'm so proud of the work we did, and can't wait to showcase it to all the fans here in Stockton.
729, what's up with you, bro? Salute. Richard Perez, Wagwan, bro. Salute, fellas.
Stockton tomorrow.
You're a big super middleweight. You've had to look down at a lot of opponents. You ever had to look that far down, though? 5'8", Kevin Sajo. What's going to be the key to beating a guy that size?
My whole life, I grew up fighting guys like him, growing up in Southern California, boxing in Mexico. This is nothing new to me. It's going to be another day in the office. And like I said, tune in on the DP show.
You said earlier, you know how the DP show ends. How does this fight end tomorrow night?
A fantastic performance by me, and Sajo will now see the 12th round.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Chris. So the
snap.
Proclamation right there from Diego Pacheco in an intense stare down with Kevin Sajo. Great stare down there. And in the co-feature, we had an intense stare down as well between this man, Gabe Flores Jr., and his opponent, Joe Cordina. Gabe, you're talking about it before you came on camera. Big smile, wide-eyed, talking about how you and your team and everyone from this area is built for this moment. Stockton born and raised. You have a city behind you. And now it's culminated into a WBO title eliminator. What does that mean to you to be fighting in your hometown for a potential chance at a world title?
Oh, it means everything to me. I mean, look at this. This is beautiful, and my performance is going to be even better. So I thank Eddie Hearn, Matchroom Boxing, for coming to Stockton and putting on such a great show. And I'm going to make sure to go in there tomorrow night and get a knockout, so we can do it all over again and do it again here for a world title. But for now, I'm thinking about Saturday. My great performance.
Look like knockout hands. Them hands look like they're knocking you out. I don't know. I don't think so, but that's a nasty ass scar there, boy. Probably got some titanium in there. Getting knockouts, that's probably why. Let's go over this Teofimo and Shakur Stevenson. I got Pacheco looking fantastic in that fight. He's probably gonna knock that dude out. I would say like 8 to 10 max. The dude's gonna bring the fight, man, and he's got a chin, and he can keep coming. He can take a little bit. He just keeps coming forward. William Old School, salute, OG. Two Sizzle, what's up with you, man? Salute. Yeah, and it's all good, bro. You already know, OG. You can take a day off, bro. I just got over being stomach sick myself, bro. It's disgusting. Shit's going around like crazy from here to the Louisiana. Like, I spent a lot of time in the bathroom, bro. It's all good, bro. Jabs and uppercuts. Facts. Let's go over this Tiafimo cringe fest from yesterday. Hold up, I already got it pulled up in the queue. Let me get this. Oh. Dude, I suck on the computer. Bear with me. Bear with me. Shakur and Tiafimo Seniors. Tiafimo Senior had to jump in and save the day for the cringe fest. That was crazy, bro. I hate this version of Tiafimo. That's what Shakur said on the Breakfast Club interview, and I can't agree more. I don't like this version of Tio. Give me the dude that's doing dumb shit. I mean, the racist stuff was a bit overboard, but Tio's not racist. I think we all know that. Like, when it really comes down to it, you know Tio's not a racist. There's no way, bro. Shakur even said it today on the Breakfast Club, but I don't like the kid. So, I don't like either guy in this fight. I don't. I appreciate them both for who they are and what kind of fighters they are. Shakur Stevenson is a display of this what you guys call the sweet science. I like the pocket fighters. I like guys that rumble. You know what I'm saying? I like guys that they know they're in the entertainment business. We gotta do something here. We can't just be fucking posturing and jabbing. What are we doing? We gotta really put the beats on. So let's get it. So them are I don't like either guy, and it's more personality based than fighting based. Because inside the ring, I like both guys. Tio can really fight. I don't know why we're getting lost, bro. Because we've seen him struggle a time or two. That's fighting. You're not gonna always have your fucking best shit. Styles make fights. Styles make fights. The person operating that style also has a lot to do with that. Personalities make fights. So this can be a stinker or this can be a fucking thing of beauty. And I'm praying to the boxing gods daily that we get the fight we're all going to be excited for. And I'm very excited for this fight. I hope to God it's not the same as their sparring, because I got a strange feeling that that's probably what it's going to be. I hope not. I pray not. So let's hear what they're talking about.
Well, I hope he brings the best because that's what.
Oh, and another thing, like the audio in this press conference from the real DAZN feed was awful. And chat, was this open to the public? Oh shit, we got a super chat. Let me pull this joint up. Salute. 729. Shakur is a good fighter, but has had 2 fights where the fans emptied the arena and they rank him pound for pound question mark. What fighter in history has got that treatment? When I say overrated, that's what I mean. He's overrated, bro. Like they try to compare him to Floyd, and I think it's unfair to him. Let him be Shakur. Let him show us how great he is. Let him prove how great he is. If he does win this fight, he's not in my top 5 pound for pound. Are you fucking kidding me? He'll have a hard time to break fucking 7, probably not even 7, 8. And even then I have a hard time putting him there. I think I do that just to satisfy people's comments and shit. So I think he's a little overrated for my likings. Show me in this fight. Show me against this southpaw that everybody thinks feet are fucked up, and they got him fucked all the way up, saying he got bad feet. Like, what? Tio got some of the best fucking feet in boxing. He just sucks coming forward. And I fight back on that. I'm here to say that that's not the case, bro. Tiafimo can fight coming forward. He has bad nights. Fighting isn't always going to be peaches and cream just because you're who you are and you came to fight. Shit goes wrong, shit goes south. Appreciate the super chat though, bro. Salute.
Shout out to the super chatters who are just like Frank the Ghost Martin. They don't come around all the time, but when they do, they come around with a bang. Thank you for your donation. We appreciate you.
Salute, dog. No evidence. What's up with you, champ? Salute. Nah, D1. Shakur is nice. All right, if you say so. Against the guys he's fought, he looks good, but he's not Floyd. He's nowhere near that. That's where the overrating comes in. Shakur is, I think he straddles from barely elite to fucking A. Like, I think he straddles. He sometimes he shows it, sometimes he don't. The Zepeda fight I just watched, bro, listen. I get it. He's in the Philly shell. I get it. You guys aren't counting those punches. He got beat in that fight to me. He was taking all sorts of crazy damage. The shit he said after that fight. Like that's what I pay attention to. What the fucking fighter says. AJ64, salutations, OG. Appreciate you stopping through, man. Salute. There's literally videos from the people in the crowd, and that's a fact. They did bounce on him. And it's because, bro, like, you got to entertain. We don't have, people don't like the art of boxing. They don't appreciate the sweet science like you or I do. They want to see blood, guts, bro. They want to see people fucking hit with a body shot, fucking puke and shit their pants type shit. Like, people want to see the nasty, bro. They don't give a fuck about no me and you going to a fucking point match. Jab, jab. Ooh, nice feint. Oh, did you see the way he pivoted out the pocket? Like, fuck that. People don't like that shit. I'm going to watch it all, regardless to what kind of style it is, who it is. If there's a fight on, me and the OG William Old School are watching that shit. It's just not, I don't care what their names are. I'm there. Most people ain't like that though. They don't give a fuck. They either gotta like the person throwing the punches or like the damage that the punches do. That's the only way you're gonna gain anything here. Oh shit, it's the wrong one. Huh? What happened to the StreamYard? StreamYard. What the fuck? I don't know how the hell that happened. They just kicked it off. All right. So I'm worried that this fight is going to have all sorts of build up and we're going to be super excited and then we get a stinker. Hopefully the boxing gods, like Tio can fight against southpaws. He's very good. He's got the experience. And that's all I was saying in my video. I had a dude write a fucking paragraph that was long as fucking Montana. This shit was crazy long. But bro, I'm not saying I'm right. I'm just telling you what I've observed from these two guys. I'm not fucking, you can tell me what you think without getting in your fucking feelings. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm right. I'm just saying when we're judging on experience, because in boxing, experience is king. Okay? It's fucking king. Who you fought, level of competition definitely matters. Fighting in the open stance, southpaw versus orthodox, it's a different ball game. It's not Shakur versus Zepeda pocket shit. That ain't it. Straight left versus straight right. Jabs can play a part, but they normally don't if you're in high level fights. If you really pay attention, the jab can start working, and that's, I think, Shakur's route. But Tio got the fucking experience, guys. He's fought the better southpaws because What's Shakur's best fight? Valdez? Valdez is a dog, bro. And people try to piss on that and shit on that. Like, bro, I'm not one of those people. I know who Valdez is. I know he knocked out Burchell. I've watched it all. I've seen it all. Valdez is a real fucking dude, bro. We can't. We're ripping credit away from these guys so easy now because we're in the internet era, and your favorite fighter did something better. It's fucking crazy, man. So Valdez, I would say, is Shakur's best op, and that's a good one, bro. I give him credit, and Padley was all right, but that was a 4 day 4 day late replacement. So people don't like to give credit for that. And I told the dude in my comment section, I'm literally the only content creator you will ever hear say, I give Shakur credit for Padley. I know who Padley is, but Padley just fucked that up, going life and death in his last fucking UK championship bout. I know you guys probably don't watch boxing like that, but Padley fucking got a gift decision for the UK fucking belt over there. Pay attention. He looked like shit. So we can't really look at Padley like something. Maybe I was just feeling sorry and wanting to give too much credit. That's what I think what the case was. Because it's hard to be a fighter, and I like to give these guys as much credit as I possibly can. Who's better than Valdez on Shakur's? Conceição? Conceição's a tough fight. Everybody thought Foster got robbed in the first fight, but I didn't. I thought it was a draw. If not a draw, I thought the right man won. People put too much in that outside boxing shit. Oshaki coasted, but we just seen Oshaki last week. I picked against him. I thought the fucking 2 pounds was strategy. Boy, was I wrong. Oshak fucking put on a clinic, boy. Beat the shit out of Buddy. So I can say Sal was a good win for Shakur. It's an Olympian. We're taking so Shakur has proven his skill and in those fights he actually fought, bro. That's the Shakur I want to see. I don't want to see the De Los Santos joint because Tio's dad thinks they're gonna freeze him. They definitely froze Loma for the first 6 rounds, but once Loma turned that fucking wick up, boy, he started beating the shit out of Tio. He was doing numbers on my boy, dancing around him, punching him in the side of the head, changing angles, pivoting, jabbing, fucking pop jabbing. That shit was the thing of beauty when Loma started turning up on Tio. It's the best 6 rounds of fighting boxing I've ever watched. One of them, Loma put on a real life boxing clinic in the second half of that fight. Too bad he didn't do it in time. I thought Tiafimo won that fight. T.O.'s the one who showed Devin the body work plan. If you really pay attention. Let's see what the fuck they were talking about. This shit was kind of cringy.
We want a great fight. We want a competitive fight. We do this for the fans. Ever since my son started this, I told him, this is entertainment. This is the entertainment business, and we here to entertain the crowd. And I think Shakur is going to bring it. So, I'm hoping it's going to be a great fight. I want everybody to come and see it. If you can't, just watch it on TV.
You've had to come up with some good game plans over the years to beat some great fighters, Lomachenko, Taylor.
Thrill Hill, the OG, says, Peeps say that Ortiz beat Lopez. I didn't think so. I didn't think Ortiz was aggressive enough. I didn't think so neither. I thought Ortiz played it too safe. And when you're going, shout out to Ashley's Corner. She made a great video the other day. Check it out about where the swing rounds go. The swing rounds go to the champion. It's like people judge swing rounds according to who they like. It's not. It goes to the champion. And I didn't think Ortiz stepped on the gas enough, but I do think Ortiz is the most underrated fighter in boxing today. Nobody ever gives him his flowers. Nobody ever cares. But that kid can fight, man. He can really fight. He switches. He's aggressive. He can fight, man. Them kid, they all beat him in the amateurs and shit. Now they think they'll just make easy work of Ortiz, so he gets an underrated. It's terrible too. OG, salute, man. Salute, great point too. Shakur missed weight against Robson. Valdez was fresh off getting busted for PEDs. So dude's body crumbled before Shakur even fought him. Salute. 79, my guy. Hitting y'all with the facts. I just think, dude, I think they've tried to force Shakur into being Floyd Mayweather Jr. like the second. And it's unfair to the kid. He ain't got them kind of skills, bro. I I think it's not good for him. They need to stop doing that and just let Shakur be Shakur. It's the boxing nerds from the generation above me, bro. They like are trying to implement it so hard, bro. That just let this kid be the fighter he ends up being. Let's see. He don't got to be Floyd 2.0 because it's unfair to him. I think Tio's got a real good chance in this fight, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think this is a 50-50. This is as 50-50 as it gets. Honest to God, I know the fucking people I watch on YouTube, content creators, that everybody's counting Shakur Stevenson or Teofimo Lopez out because of the Ortiz fight or because of the Sandor Martin fight. Bro, I don't. Tio gets up for these big name guys. Tio gets up. Dude, listen, I doubted Tio against Loma. Proved me wrong. I doubted Tio against the tall kid, fucking Josh Taylor. Tio fucking put the beats on Taylor, boy. He was doing the 52 fake out, the fucking hand joint from high school. He was popping his shit, popping his jab, moving Taylor around, frustrating the shit, dude. The inside uppercut. He was dancing, bro. He was feeling it that day. And bro, as far as I'm concerned, he's young too. He's 26 years old. He's the only one that's got two lineals in 35 and 40. He's literally been the man in two divisions. He gets, like Shakur said on the Breakfast Club interview, people look past him for some reason. And I don't know why. Cambosis fight, they got their excuses for that. I'm just a advocate of styles make fights any given night type shit. I think Cambosis put on the performance of a lifetime, caught the very best version of Cambosis versus the very worst version of Teofimo. I honestly do. Boxing hacker salute, bro. He comes in the building with a two-piece and says, "Did you see the sparring between Bud and Bradley?" No, where can I see that at? No, I didn't though. Salute to you, Hack. Let me play you a knockout though. Hold up. This fucking
Every dog has its day. Mine was when you came in here, super chatting. This was Devin's.
Yep, we're still waiting on a knockout, even though he could have knocked out the last guy. But salute to you, Hack. Appreciate the $2. There it is, D1. All right, hold up. Let me see. Oh, this from Tim Bradley's joint. Oh shit! Let me play this press conference. We're gonna listen to Teofimo Senior.
Among them, how difficult is this
Not
man,
my
Shakur
son.
Stevenson, to prepare for?
Well, I see their weakness. That's what I do. You know, we broke the code with with Loma.
Yo, Hacker. People sleep on Tim Bradley, bro. He's a real fucking fighter, bro. I don't know why people think they could fucking just. Yeah, Tim Bradley's he can fight, bro.
That nobody had ever done. You know, we didn't let him get comfortable in there. You saw that, you know, with like 8 rounds, he didn't know what to do. I did the same thing with Josh Taylor, and we're gonna do the same thing with Shakur.
All right. We'll start with the fighters now. We'll start over here to my left with Shakur Stevenson. You're nodding your head. as you listen to Teofimo Sr.? Any reaction to what he just said?
I'm not none of them fighters. I think that he did some great things against them guys. I seen a lot of weaknesses in his game too, and something that he said earlier. He said, Tio never lost to a southpaw. Well, I never lost to an orthodox, so it ain't no different. But
The difference is you never fought no elite fighter.
okay, I don't think y'all did either.
Oh, so you got to show it, baby.
I don't think
pressure's
y'all
on
did
you.
either. I ain't
It's
see.
not on my son.
I ain't see Lomachenko throw no punches.
You've
for
never
6
been on a big
rounds.
stage like this.
I didn't see Lomachenko throw punches for
You've
6
never been
rounds.
on a big stage like
I
this.
didn't see Lomachenko throw punches
Because we
for 6
froze him.
rounds. Okay, you gonna see.
How's Mr. Turkey and all these people with all this money got these microphones feeding back on a stage like this to kick it off to the casual boxing fan? That shit probably hurt every single one of their their AirPods, one in, guaranteed. That made them stop watching this right there. Get it together.
We're going to freeze you too.
You better not throw the towel in.
Come on, man.
Throw the towel in. Throw the towel in. Where the fuck did Shakur ever make anybody fucking throw the towel in? Padley? Now we're gonna make Teofimo Lopez quit? That's crazy. I hope he fights the way he talking, man. I really do. I really do.
You out of your mind.
Okay.
Shit. My son fought without no
Foxy
air.
Jaguar,
My son
salute.
fought without no air against Cambosos.
You can't fight
He
for
got
your
balls.
son. You can't fight
You
for
gonna
your
tell
son.
me, man? Come on.
You can't fight for your son.
I bet you gonna quit.
Yeah, okay, you gonna see.
All right.
Shakur, we've heard Senior say a couple of times or bring up the Zepeda fight, maybe kind of hoping that you fight that style.
That's
Do you
a
think
fact.
they're trying to get you out of your game?
That's a whole fact.
I will be 100 times
Their
better
audio
come fight
engineer
night
didn't know
against
what the
Teofimo
f is going
Lopez
on.
than I was against Zepeda.
Salute, bro.
1,000 times better. Faster, sharper, stronger, mentally more on point. And I can't wait.
You said a couple of times now you see some holes in Teofimo's game. I know you don't want to give away your game plan at the kickoff press conference, but where are the weaknesses? Where are some of the weaknesses in his game?
A lot of the weaknesses is in his mental. I think it's more mental than anything. And I'm going to expose it.
You said in your last fight that you proved you were a dog against William Zepeda. What do you want to prove in this one?
That I'm the best. I want to show the world that I'm the best. After this fight, I want to be considered top 5 pound for pound fighter in the sport. And
We can't do that,
You said
Shakur.
this week that you were in for a rude.
All right, that's a question. So that begs a question I wanted to bring up. If each guy, like, where does, like, Teofimo definitely, if he beats Shakur Stevenson, he's got to go on the pound for pound list, right? Right? If Shakur Stevenson wants all of this credit, he wants to be top 5 on the pound for pound. We got to keep the same energy for Teo, right? Where do you guys put these guys after winning this fight? Where do you put Shakur and where do you put Teo, saying each guy won? Do you give Teo as much credit as you give Shakur? I don't know why Shakur is entitled to more credit than everybody all the time about everything. It's weird. It's weird how much credit we give this kid, or they try to give this kid. Like, calling the Zepeda fight a fucking masterclass was absolutely bizarre. Nobody on planet Earth thought that was a masterclass besides the goofies on the internet. If you actually know what you're looking at, there's not a chance. 300 punches, that's what CompuBox said. Their number was 300 plus. That don't qualify, bro. You can't get hit 300 times and anybody call that a masterclass. What it was Shakur showing us he can actually fight a little bit. He'll dog it out with you, but those punches were slapping and they were slow as shit. Teofimo was telling you what I was telling you guys. That's what he's telling you right now. The same shit I was saying on the live stream when we were calling the fight. They're looking at him like food. You just see it, and it's all on his face, bro. It's like he didn't want to be there. If Zepeda would have just pushed a little bit more, people weren't looking at the same shit I was. You watch that shit in 3/4 speed, the way he was taking those body shots in the 10th, 9th, 10th, 11th. Oh my God, he's like bracing for him so fucking hard, bro. And the way he talked afterwards, Tio and the other high level guys probably looking at Shakur like food. The only one that ain't is fucking, according to y'all, Tank. But Tank already tried to make a fight with this kid. But he wants the sun, moon, stars, and sky. But when it's somebody he thinks he can beat it, he's going full throttle. And he said before the Zepeda fight, they know Tio was the one. In the Breakfast Club interview. Shit, this joint's probably already getting copyright. I should pull that up. I'm about to.
Awakening when you get to 140. What do
He
you
was
think
talking
he's in for when he goes up against
spicy.
you?
He was talking
I think he just don't
spicy.
realize how good I am. I think come fight night, he's
He
gonna
was
realize that I'm gonna
talking
take it to another
greasy.
level that he has never seen before.
Let's see
So
what
if
Breakfast
he's
Club talking
expecting
about.
the Lemachenko, the Josh Taylor fight to happen, it won't be that type of fight. Yeah, I can't wait to beat this clown, bro.
Oh, I
This
got it
dude is a
first
clown.
try.
Focus on me.
Better have that chin
We'll watch
ready,
a little
baby.
more of this, and then
Better
I
have
got
it
the
ready.
Breakfast Club joint.
Real clown.
I already figured your ass out.
You
What
not
else, man?
fighting.
What else you got, man?
Yo,
Hey,
yo,
listen.
senior, you're
And I only
not in
seen
the
10
ring.
seconds of your fight.
I seen you fight before.
I only
You
seen
can't
10
fight.
seconds of your fight. You're boring as hell.
Come on,
man.
bro. Stop it, bro.
Boring, man. You almost got knocked out. Even your
Oh
daughter
my
say
God,
you got
I
knocked
almost
out.
got knocked out. Tio got hurt his
Come
last
on,
fight
man.
too. Didn't he get hurt
Zepeda
his last
dropped
fight?
your ass, man. If it wasn't for those
Did
ropes.
Tio get hurt his last fight?
I think that's pretty cool. Shakur doesn't let that. Your daughter even said you got knocked out. What he gets perturbed by, and I think it's coming up, when Tio starts talking, you ain't fighting your brother shit. That's what gets Shakur fucking bent. I don't even know if it's in this press conference. It could have been in the Rick Reno joint. I think that's what it was. He gets all mad and shit. Whenever anybody mentions Keyshawn, he gets all fucking bent out of shape. But that's where Richardson says Keyshawn is chinny because Shakur knocked Keyshawn out in sparring. That's where that Richardson just said that shit. You chinny. I should pull that up too.
My son don't be throwing
Did
punches,
Tio
man.
get hurt his last fight?
My
I
son don't
watched
be
him.
throwing punches,
I paid
man.
attention. Okay.
Nah, man. He sets him up, baby.
You can't fight.
He can't fight, yeah.
You can't fight.
All right.
And not just fight for him. You can't fight.
teach and he can fight.
He can't fight.
He can teach
We
and
we
he can
both
fight.
know he can't fight.
Dynamic duo, man. Father and son, right here. There you got it.
Let's do it.
I feel bad for you, man. For real.
I
I don't
don't.
know why.
Just don't cry, bro.
Chat, why does everybody overlook Tio? He literally is the man at one of the toughest divisions in boxing, but nobody gives him credit for being the man because Gary Russell, Matias, all those guys are there. Matias slapped him. But why do you think Tio got overlooked before that? I think he tries too hard or something, man. But he definitely got some thunder in his punch. He definitely can fight a little bit. This press conference ain't hitting on shit. We're gonna pull up the other joint. So I'm very intrigued by this fight, man. But my fear is I'm gonna do too much tape study and film study and watch too much of their fights and overanalyze it. My initial feeling is Tiafimo got the better experience, harder punch. I don't know, man. I don't know. We're gonna see though. I give him a better chance than everybody else does. I'll tell you that. YouTube, this is for educational purposes only. We are reacting to the Breakfast Club. It's a reaction video. I don't know why it gets flagged all the time. DAZN, the same thing. I don't know why DAZN can flag us. We're reacting to their weigh-in, promoting their fight. You know what I'm saying? Getting that fight to audiences it normally wouldn't reach. I don't know what the fuck the big deal is. Like, oh, I gotta be like showbiz and sing and dance for you just to fucking show a weigh-in and help Eddie Hearn out. Eddie, come on, bro. Like, stop doing that shit. Shouldn't be flagging podcasts for promoting your fight. Whether it's good or bad, it's promotion for free. Free advertisement. So hopefully they don't flag us. But It's for education. We're liking, sharing, subscribing. See, liked, share. Ooh.
Every day I wake up, wake your ass up.
This is Shakur Stevenson talking crazy on the Breakfast Club. Nah, he's talking like a fighter. He's talking like he should, man. And listen, I hope somebody can be the face of boxing coming up here. I hope somebody loves this shit. Who knows? Tank might have a change of heart and stay in boxing and rule this shit with an iron fist. Because even if that kid loses, he's not going to lose his fans. I don't know what you guys are thinking. Everybody thinks like, I don't know. You don't lose your fans because you lose a fight. At least I wouldn't stop being somebody's fan if they lose a fight. The Hanos clan, they don't stop being Devin's fan when he lost a fight, you know? So I don't like Roach anymore. I thought Roach lost the Pitbull fight. A lot of people got mad at me for that. You know that? A lot of people mad at me over that shit. It's like, I got to be honest about it. I thought Pitbull won the fight easy. I didn't see what the announcer was talking about. He was literally fucking just, oh yeah, Pitbull's frustrated. What? Where'd you see that? And then now I got top boxing guys telling me Pitbull was frustrated because they fucking heard you say it. Like, bro, boxing's fucked up, man. For real.
Breakfast Club.
Y'all finished or y'all done?
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Just Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Long LaRose is here, and so is our guy, Ak. And we got a special guest in the building, Shakur Stevenson. Welcome, brother.
What up, what up, what up?
How you feeling?
I'm great.
Fight the 31st?
Yeah.
The 31st of January, Madison Square Garden.
Yep. We ready, bro.
Let's jump right into it. So how you feeling fighting Teofimo? What do you think it's going to be?
Honestly, this is a moment I've been kind of waiting for my whole career.
You're waiting on that big name. You finally got one.
Yeah, it's like I've been kind of like pushing since I started. I want to fight the best fighters.
Mm-hmm.
So
Wait,
now,
salute,
in this
girl.
situation, I kinda
Thanks for
reached
stopping
out
through.
I kind of
Appreciate
set
it.
it up to where we kind of made this happen, and Tio accepted the challenge, so I respect him for it.
Listen, guys.
Now we seen
Roach
Tio
did not win
earlier,
that fight
and
at
I was
all.
watching that. I don't.
He didn't seem
Like,
like regular
real
Tio.
shit.
He's
I don't
loud
like
and
that
boisterous.
Tio. I don't like that Tio. I don't like that Tio.
Honest to God, guys, Lamont Roach won 3 rounds of that fight. Like, the only reason the draw was acceptable was because of that fucking point deduction. Like, Pitbull won that fight easy, bro. Just because Pitbull decides to box doesn't mean Roach is making him do that. That was his game plan from the beginning. There was not a single time where Roach frustrated Pitbull, so he started boxing, and that told us the story. What? This guy has been called a one-dimensional fighter his whole life. Fucking pay attention to Pitbull fucking content, okay? I know you got to deal with the fucking Spanish translation, so you don't watch anything on it. Pay attention to that shit too, okay? You'll know that was his game plan. You fucking guys look crazy saying Lamont Roach made him do that. What? Fucking A. He was getting beat while boxing too. That's the thing. It's like, what? Just because we started boxing, everybody's automatically giving it to Roach and not watching the fight. It's like a bad habit boxing fans have. They can't just genuinely intake a fight. The personal fucking predictions and fucking everything you feel before the fight clouds the way you see it. It's crazy to me, bro. I thought Pitbull won that shit easy, bro. I can see the draw, but Roach won? No way. No way. No way. He said he had 10 fucking ways to win that fight. Looked like he didn't have one.
To call you a monkey or some shit?
Nah, I don't want to call him no monkey. I don't punch him in this shit. But I just know he's usually more like rah rah. Now he kind of like
That's why I asked him, does he still love?
Well, he said he's gonna turn up at the press conference. He did say that.
Nah, yeah, you gotta we gotta see, but I don't like that version.
bet
I'd
on
rather
the
see the
draw.
version that kind of
Boxing
I've been
hacker,
planning to fight for
but-
years. So.
Yeah, but people be
It
complaining
wasn't
about
the
that
draw.
version. Like he's saying, "Wow,
They
shit,
fucked
it's too
that up.
wild, it's too crazy." So I guess people forced him to be this new version.
Yeah, but people shouldn't dictate who you are.
Yeah,
like
it's
if
true.
you're a real man, bro, at
I
the
don't
end
want
of the day,
anybody
bro, just be
telling me
yourself, and whether they
Pitbull
like you
Cruz
or
is
love
not a
you.
fucking top fighter. I don't want anybody telling me that. So stop doing that. Pitbull Cruz is as good as the competition gets. Stop telling me that.
Ain't nothing
gotta
gonna change, bro. As long as the people around you love you. So
He tried to throw a shot at you about that same topic, saying that Shakur lets the people get to him, and that's why he fought Zepeda the way he did. Do you agree with that to some degree?
hell no. I think that Zepeda got a style to where if Tio fought Zepeda,
You have to fight him like
he
that.
probably would have to fight him the same way.
Right.
I never seen him in front of that kind of style
Right.
throughout his whole career. Now he fought some good fighters, but
I guess we see it different,
honestly,
my
his
guy.
best
It's all
opponent
good.
was Lomachenko.
But I
And
thought
felt like
Pitbull won easy.
I'm not gonna take away credit from him,
Mm-hmm.
but I feel as though Lomachenko ain't throw no punches for
Well,
6
that's
rounds.
cool. We're supposed to
So it's
disagree.
like,
We're
I
supposed
can't
to see
really
shit
tell like
different.
how good you is. I don't know
And
what
what it
happened with
really boils
Lomachenko.
What
down
do you think?
to,
Something he did maybe had Loma hesitant.
I don't know. I wasn't in there.
shit. Scoring fights, it boils down to what you like as a fight fan. The style you watch and the style you like seek out to go find when you're going looking for boxers to watch, you'll always score it for that. You know what I'm saying? So if you're a pure boxer guy, or you like a boxer puncher, or you like the pressure guy, you'll always score it for the guy, whoever's fighting in the style your guy is. You know what I'm saying? It's a bad habit. I think we need to just score on the 4 criteria, and no, but it's all subjective. Who one person thinks the ring general, the other person doesn't think that. And I think boxing is scored like that on purpose, making it subjective so fucking we can have all these differing opinions, and they can have room for robberies and shit, because Mafia is the one who wrote these rules where boxing started. It's shit's been corrupt since day one. It's fucking crazy that we have a judging system that can be as wide as it is. You know what I'm saying? It should be all about the punches. It should be punches landed. That's what should be winning the fight. If you got more total punches, you fucking won the fight. Period. You know what I'm saying? But I get it. Harder, cleaner shots. Then there's all this fucking confusion about ring generals, and I think it's done on purpose. You know what I'm saying?
To know whether like
That's
what
why we
happened, but I just know
see it
for a
so
fact
different.
that Loma started the fight in the second half, and when he did, I thought he took over the second half of the fight. So it's hard to say to give
Yeah,
him
he had
that
a
much
broken
credit for
hand
being Loma.
though.
So you think
Gotta
Loma
give
won
more
that fight,
credit
or,
No,
or
I
you
thought
still think
that the
Tio
second.
won?
I thought Tio
Broken
won the
hand
fight.
matters.
Okay.
I want to say he won the first 7 rounds,
Right. Okay.
and
I
maybe
agree.
even won the 12th.
He definitely
Yeah.
won the 12. Yeah.
Tio said that your defense isn't as elite as people think it is.
Isn't impeccable.
I disagree with him, but he said he don't think it's as impeccable as people think it is.
I don't either, guys. I don't think I really I don't think it's all that. I think he uses his feet primarily, and that's your first line in defense. That's what you're supposed to use. I think he has a great set of feet, man. He can do that bounce step back and land in fighting position and throw punches right off the jump. It's a very fucking elite skill. That's the one thing I think he's elite at. That little pop back move is fucking, listen, that's a high level skill, bro. Not everybody can do that. The way he springs and shit, reflexes, his reflexes and that bounce back. That's his two shit that he's got. He's got elite reflexes. But I question his mind. I mean, I know he can go out there and listen to the fans boo, but that's pretty much out of your control, bro. You fight how you fight. And he knows how to stay in his style, and he don't give a fuck if you're booing. I don't think that's too much a mental plus. You know what I'm saying? People try to like say that's part of being fucking is mental and shit. I don't buy that. I don't know. I'm very intrigued by this fight though. Very, very intrigued.
I mean, he ain't been in there with me to know whether how good it is. A good sparring ain't gonna tell. We did 3 rounds. That shit ain't. He couldn't barely hit me then. So I'm not taking nothing from the sparring, but he don't know whether how good I am. Like you don't know how good my defense is until come January 31st.
He pretty much said your style of boxing. He said he's beat hundreds of fighters with your style.
200
of boxing.
southpaws.
200
He said,
southpaws.
undefeated against southpaws.
So he said it's light work.
Man,
Well,
that's the
what Pop said.
thing where he gotta like pay attention to, cause like, yeah, you did good with some southpaws, but then there are southpaws you did bad with. So it's not just okay. I beat Lomachenko and Josh Taylor, but then you fought Jermaine Ortiz and Sandra Martin, and they are 2 southpaws who both gave you trouble. So
That's a good point.
it give
I
him
wish I-
confidence to beat them bigger guys that got the bigger names, but his confidence went down when he fought them other guys. So truthfully, all that southpaw shit, that shit sound good, but what you gonna do when you get in front of me? I'm not none of them guys.
He did say that on paper you're his toughest test. Do you feel the same way?
Yeah, hell yeah. We both know what we dealing with. Like I know he the truth. He know I'm the truth. When I sat there, I watched him and
That's a fact. They're definitely each other's toughest test. This is one of the best, best versus the best. This is some of the best matchups boxing can offer. It really is. I just hope it's not a stinker, man. I really do. I hope this is a great fight.
Times Square. He was doing a lot of like Roy Jones kind of like shit. He put his hands down, do the little flashy stuff. So, I know the truth. I think he's the guy, and I appreciate him because he's the guy who's going to take me to that next level.
Right.
I know y'all headed into this press conference. He said also too about getting in your head. Like that's his thing because he feels like you let people get in your head. How do you turn like that? You're not going to shake the confidence you have right now when y'all face to face, and then you got some things that are going to come before the fight.
I mean, clearly he's not that smart though, because if he was smart, he would have never said it. He would have just did it. So being that he's saying it, now you're telling me it's like, okay, now I got to be on the lookout for. Okay, cool. I just keep my head together. Like,
revealed his
if
hand.
he was smart, he would have just did it. So, truthfully, that shit ain't gonna bother me. I know that come fight night.
That's true, though. Why would you tell him? You know what I mean? You're playing mental warfare and telling me you're playing mental warfare. I'm going to be on alert for it. Kind of tipped his hand and shit. Dumb as hell.
As long as I come at my best and he come at his best, we're gonna get the best versions of ourselves, and whoever best is gonna win that night.
Are you surprised he agreed to the fight?
Not really. Not really. Honestly, he one of them fighters who I think that really believe in themselves. And you could tell like deep down, he's been waiting for an opportunity just as much as me. So I think in this instance, only thing that I would say, we should be thanking each other for the fact that we both said yes and we both hungry and want this moment. So I ain't surprised.
You know, when Floyd fought Pacquiao, they had to run into each other and they had to actually talk about it amongst themselves. Did you and T.O. actually have a real conversation before everybody else get involved? Like, yo, let's fight, bro.
We did. We actually got on the phone. T.O. kind of was trying to let me know that he was getting other options. And he basically told me that the option that he wanted to fight was me. And I'm like, okay, that's the option that I want to fight too. So I had other options on the table too.
Both of you had different options, but
yeah, but once we got on the phone, we kind of locked it in and we stuck with what we said. And I appreciate him for keeping his word.
Can you tell me what options were those that you turned down? What fighters you
I'm
had
not.
on?
I ain't turned shit down.
No, not like that. But who you picked T.O. over?
Lamont Roach.
Okay, so that was on.
Lamont Roach is a top competitor as well, right, guys? Best of the best. There's no fucking doubt about it. You know how I know? Shakur picked Tio over Lamont. Mr. I want to fight fucking Tank Davis took Teofimo over Lamont. Why did he do that? Because it's an easier fight. Lamont Roach is a top competitor too. So is Pitbull. elite guys. But, you know, y'all won't give credit for it because you guys don't know shit about boxing.
On paper
I
before the
wanted
triple
to
fight.
fight Lamont. Me and Lamont was a fight to really make happen, but the Teal fight was bigger. It was a bigger, better
Right.
opportunity. So I went and took the Teal fight over the Lamont fight.
What do you think about Roach's last fight?
I thought he won. I thought he may have should have never let off the gas in them last 2 rounds, but I thought when you see Pitbull get on the back foot and start boxing and thinking that he's winning a boxing match, I think that right there should let it be known that Lamont Roach is winning this fight.
That's a huge. This is what I was just bitching about. Same exact shit. Somebody thinking, oh shit, that was an ass dial. Fucking A. I just called somebody out the blue. Whoever that was, my bad. Just thinking that Lamont was making and automatically assuming that Lamont was winning the fight because Pitbull was boxing. That is fucking crazy work, dude. Super crazy. Shouldn't be saying shit like that. Shouldn't be doing shit like that. Should be watching. And he tries to
So
act like
when
he really fuck out of
like,
here.
so you pick T.O. over Lamont. So I don't know how it works. Like, you can't fight Lamont now?
Yeah, I
After
could fight
T.O.?
him after I beat T.O., but like I said, it's so many options on the table now to where it's like even with this T.O. fight, it's gonna open doors for other fights to happen. So it's hard to even say if Lamont will be next. I would love for Lamont to be next. I think that that's a big fight. That's something that me and him talked about, and I'm actually real cool with Lamont. So I would love for that fight to happen.
Do you guys really want to see that fight? Two buddies out there high-fiving. Every time the ref says break, they fucking touch gloves. I don't know, bro. At first I wanted it. Now I just want to tank versus all these fucking goofies. Because I think this is the softest era that we have ever seen in boxing. These dudes just all talk about it. Ain't nobody out there fighting how they're talking. Nobody. They're all just yap, yap, yap. Fucking blah, blah, blah. I'm this, I'm that. Fucking show me. Show me. Show me you're really a pocket guy. Show me you can fuck somebody up. Show me you want to be the face of boxing. All of these guys. Not just fucking Shakur. All of them. This shit is soft as a bitch out here. They should have been fought each other multiple times, but they all want so much fucking money. We got Richardson Hitchens out here ducking and Keyshawn wanting 2 million and Richardson wanting 2.5. Who the fuck? You guys couldn't draw fucking that many people to your fucking birthday party. Fucking asking for all this money. What are you asking promoters to fucking jump in the fucking lake with fucking cinder blocks tied to their feet? Like, this shit's crazy. What I seen Richardson Hitchens do the other day was the absolute softest, bizarrest shit ever. Him and Keyshawn trying to talk in front of the cameras like that shit wasn't staged. Like, come on, bro. 2.5 and 2 million. Keyshawn's better because he only asked for 2. Keyshawn wins that fucking conversation. This fucking guy won 2.5. He's a free agent. Nobody wants to fucking even look at him. Guys ain't lining up to fight Richardson Hitchens' boring ass long jab. Fucking what? I need 2.5 for that one. Why? Where the fuck we gonna? I hope you plan on selling a lot of fucking t-shirts. I don't know where the fuck you think we're getting that money at. This shit's bizarre, bro. Guys like that should be fighting for $500,000 a piece. Fuck is we talking about? Betting on themselves. Let's see if they can sell streams. $500K a piece. Y'all are dogs, right? Show me. Like, that's the problem with boxing. Once you get to a certain level, once you win one of them fucking corny ass belts, you're all of a sudden entitled to all of this money that you don't generate. It's a flawed system. It's fucked up for the promoters. That's why this dude loves Eddie Hearn in Turkey. Eddie Hearn just taking Turkey's money and giving it to Shakur, and Shakur loves Eddie for it because Eddie puts on a good fucking tongue game. You know what I'm saying? This shit's crazy, bro.
But we'll see when the
Super
opportunity
crazy.
presents itself.
Yeah, he talked about on this show about wanting to fight you. But so are you done at 135? Because this fight is at 140. Are you going back down?
Yo, I'm probably gonna go down, probably gonna go up. Yo, I'm so good at this shit. So it's like I could fight at 35, 40. I may give it a little try
47?
at 47, just a little try,
Little
because I'm
try.
little.
Right.
So I'm gonna give it my shot. But like truthfully, I'm not a 47 pounder, but I'm so good to where
You could deal with that
I could
with the
carry out
bigger
in these
guys.
weight.
You know what the statistical chances of him going up to 47 and then back to 35, or even back to 35 after this fight? And number one, you go back to 35, you probably get knocked out. People don't understand, bro. That shit plays with you. It does something to you. Once you fight at a higher weight, you can't go down past that. Roy Jones did it, got knocked out, but he went up high and then came down. It was way more of a way up. But bro, the competition at 35 is Tank Davis for him. You coming back down to a Tank Davis fight after you fought at 140? If I was Tank, that's something that I would be if I was actually interested, and I know for a fact Tank is probably giving this dude a contract. There ain't no way we get through life without him and Tank going at it. I know for a fact he's doing that shit. That's what I would do if I was Tank. I'd try to bring him back down to 35 after he fought at 35 or 47. You go up there and fight Conor Ben if he gets past T.O., and that's a definite chance. Do you guys want to see him fight Conor Ben? I don't know if I care for that fight. I'm not in no rush to say, oh, give me Ben and Shakur. I gotta have it. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's a bigger fight. Eddie will make it too. Conor Ben and this dude, they talk though, but they're buddies too. I don't know if I like buddies fighting. They know each other too. Yeah, I don't know about that.
Classes, so yeah.
But how do you feel at 140? I mean, obviously you're not at fight day yet, but is there like an ease in your mind where I could eat a little bit more? I don't have to work that hard.
Home right there.
Nah, it's the same thing, bro. Because it's like at 35, I could eat whatever. Like I was barely cutting weight, so now it's like I'm barely gonna have to cut weight. So truthfully, it's like shit, just feel good and enjoy this feeling, because at 30 and 20.
Zach B, what up, dog? Salute. Who's cap? I'm cap. What I cap about? Who? Shakur's capping? No doubt. Shakur's capping. Shakur always capping.
6, that shit was hard.
What does beating Teofimo do for your legacy beyond belts and rankings and all that?
I think it'd take me to a whole nother level. I think on that pound for pound list, like, you got to put me in that top 5. Like, I got to be one of them guys in the top 5 after I beat T.O. T.O.'s one of them guys. I felt like T.O. should have been.
Shout out to my dog, Zach B, in the PayPal. With the $5 in the PayPal. Appreciate you, dog. Salute.
Shout out to the super chatters who are just like Frank the Ghost Martin. They don't come around all the time, but when they do, they come around with a bang.
Quitter!
Thank you for your donation. We appreciate you.
Salute. Shakur was definitely capping. I don't know if I was capping. T.O. is emotional. Indeed. Indeed. Big fight the UK for Ben. It is. But I don't know, man. I think that a lot of that ticket sales was the nostalgia off the fathers fighting. And we got to see if Conor Ben can do that on his own. Is he really beloved in the UK like that? I've heard people on YouTube say, yeah, I don't know about that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Yeah, he is definitely emotional. I've watched Boots. There's never been. Yeah, no, for real. I've been to Boots fights 2 times. Boots really. There's people, bro. There's a lot. There's a lot. These guys are huge, squeezing down to fight little. Y'all favorite man, no doubt, bro. They're huge. They've been doing that. And that's how these guys write their history and say they're 2 division, 3 division, 4 division. When in reality, the only time we've ever seen them at their best or fight fucking who they're supposed to is right at a weight class or two before they fucking hit there. Like Devin Haney, his first good fight was welterweight. That's the first one where he won on somebody you thought he could lose against at welterweight, beating up on little guys. That fucking undisputed run, fuck out of here. That was Cambosis, dog. That was jabbing the shit out of Cambosis, who Tio historically dropped the ball against. Got knocked down in the first, his confidence rattled. It wasn't the same fight, but that was a closer fight than people give credit for. Tio's face was beat up, but I think he beats up easy. That's the thing in this Shakur fight. Shakur could bust Tio up pretty bad, easy too. Like, remember the Claggett fight? I put that shit in my video. Tio had satellite eyes. He got busted up a little bit pretty bad, bro. So I don't know, bro. I don't know who's gonna win this fight, but they definitely favor them big ass dudes, bro. And I hate it. I hate the weight bully shit. I fucking hate it. That's why I didn't like Devin Haney to begin with, because I knew his like reach and size, he was way too big for 35. Shakur says he's a 35 pounder naturally. So okay, you were way too big for 26 and 30, bro. Should have never been fighting down there.
Undisputed, he deserved to be undisputed when all of that stuff happened with Lomachenko and he won that fight. They didn't give him the undisputed thing, but he should have been. But just to be the guy that's so accomplished, like this guy had 4 belts and then went up to 140 and then won a belt there. Then had the Ring magazine belt at 140. So this guy's accomplished. He's an accomplished fighter and one of the best fighters that's gonna be in my resume.
I don't understand all that sanction shit, man. Because to me, I'm just watching the fights. If you win, you win. Like when I saw Bud talking about that the other week, I'm like, I didn't know people weren't recognizing him as the undisputed.
People were. It's just one belt that technically, like Tio was saying, I'm not sure if you saw that part where Tio said Bud shouldn't be undisputed technically because he didn't pay that fee. So on paper, even though the world
Tio
knows
sound
he
like
is.
he hating. That sound like some hating. Some hating shit.
He's referring back to what happened with him with Loma. He's like, same thing happened to me. People weren't considering me undisputed.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, it's like it did happen to you, and it's fucked up. It's not a good situation.
Right, and he wanted to be called undisputed. So why would he say the same thing about Bud?
At the end of the day, it's Bud. So now, like, bro, just give him his credit, bro.
Ain't nobody gonna not call him undisputed.
We know he was undisputed, so
exactly.
it's like ain't need nothing to talk about.
Yeah.
Do you view this fight as like personal, strategic, or legacy driven?
I think it's all three. It's all three. Now I don't try to take things personal, but it's personal for me. Like it's in my personal life. I want to be the best. Like that's all I've been striving for since I started this. So now it's just like the legacy I know gonna come with it. Strategy is gonna be on point to where I make sure I gotta follow the game plan come fight night. But personally, for me and my kid, for me and my family, like I want to eat forever.
Is this the biggest payday you gotten so far?
For sure, no question.
I got to ask you about Jake Paul because you spent some time in camp with him, sparring with him. I think you and Keyshawn did as well.
How much you guys think Shakur getting paid for this? Shakur and Tio. Like, I don't know where this fucking play monopoly fucking money just to... Who the fuck is allowing Turkey to just give these guys fairy tale money? Like generational wealth. Like it's fucking... Like, I just find it hard to fucking believe. Because Turkey is a real gangster. Turkey is a real fucking gangster. Look at Shakur's fucking eyes. Are weird as shit, bro. I just find it hard to believe all this magical money floating and getting lit on fire everywhere. It's like, what? All right.
You know what I'm saying? No, boy, he was there with y'all, right?
I think it's probably like $5 million a piece. Because I don't think he's giving these guys like money like people are thinking. 20 million and 30 million. There ain't no fucking way on God's green earth I would give either one of these guys more than $5 million. And if he is, that's bad. That's like bad for him. Even 5 million's a fucking crazy amount of money. Like, that's a lot. I don't know, man. I would like to find out for real.
Most people
there's probably some bullshit reports out there for 25 million apiece, some corny ass shit. They said fucking Tyson Fury got 119 or something like that. Like, where the fuck are they making anything back? Like, what? Here, Turkey, go light this pile of money on fire. The fuck? Who would do that? I don't care how much money I got. I'm not taking humongous piles of it for you to light it on fire. No fucking way. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I think they're probably getting 5 million a piece is what I would pay them. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, guys. 5 million a piece. That's all I'll believe. Show me. Prove it.
Haven't spent time around Jake, have an issue with him. Fighting fighters, I'm saying. But once they spend some time around him, they have a different perspective of who he is. Is that your experience with Jake?
I've been around before,
Before
so
that,
I
okay,
kind of
so you know.
already had a view of like he's really a cool dude. Like,
Right.
people could talk about him, but if somebody can come to a sport to where like women's boxing, let's speak for example with them, they don't get no attention, they don't get no love, and they deserve it.
Right.
And then Jake Paul shines a light that's bright on them female fighters, and now they making millions of dollars. It's like at the end of the day, you gotta respect him for moving into a lane and helping out somewhere where it was weak at. You gotta respect him as a person too. I think Jake Paul is a real
And as a
dude.
fighter, though, too. I mean, what about that?
This Jake Paul fight is intriguing. You gotta be fucking dead to think otherwise. If it's a real fight and AJ don't knock him the fuck out, it's a stain on boxing. Well, no, it's a stain on AJ's fucking legacy. And bro, Jake Paul is we gotta give him some credit at some point, bro. He came in this shit a YouTuber. Look at where he's at, just due to popularity, and it proves the point that boxing is a fucking business. Boxing is entertainment. Jake Paul is living proof of that. That it's more entertainment than any fucking thing else. It's not no sport and all these fucking sanctions and shit. We got to give that dude some credit. If he fucking wins this fight, I give him credit regardless. I think Jake's a real fighter. I don't care what nobody says. I hear somebody like Shakur say he's a real fighter. I tend to believe that, man. I really do. I don't know, bro. If it's like the Tyson shit, I think what we seen in the Tyson fight was Jake allowing one of his idols to live. That's what I think. I think we've seen Mike Tyson biting his glove out of frustration because he can't do what his brain is physically telling him to do. So he's an old man and he's out there frustrated. If I throw this hook, I'm going to put my fucking old legs and old body out of position and Jake's going to piece me up. I know we all wanted Mike to win. I thought the only reason I'm here is Mike Tyson. Let me just say that. I wanted Tyson to win, but I knew Jake was going to win that fight. I knew it. I knew there was 0% chance a 60-year-old man was going to fuck with Jake Paul. Jake Paul takes this shit super serious, and he's got access to training and recovery that nobody else has. You ever see this dude? He goes home in a hyperbolic chamber after boxing all day. Damn, I'm stuffed up. My head is pounding. This shit's crazy. He's got more than the average would have access to. He's got a pretty high paid team too. I don't know how good Jay Leon Love is and shit. Tim Bradley want to beat his ass. Tim Bradley, that was interesting sparring. Hacker. I'm gonna watch it more when I get off of here. I'm super intrigued for this fight, though, guys. For well, I was talking about Jake. I think I'm gonna watch that fight. I don't. Anthony Joshua better knock his head off his shoulders. I'm not gonna even make a pick or not. We're taking 2 weeks off here, so I'm gonna be off the next week and the following week. Then I come back on my birthday. I'm gonna have a different. Everything's gonna be a little switched up. So, but for this Shakur Teo fight, I'm super intrigued. I'm watching Teo versus Jermaine Ortiz right now, and it's crazy to watch. But there's a lot in that fight you can learn. Nobody goes back and watch a fight like that because everybody said it was boring. But it's a southpaw versus an orthodox, and Jermaine Ortiz is a very underrated fighter. I'm excited for this fight. I think Teo's got a way better chance than most YouTubers will tell you. Um, I'm excited, bro. I'm excited to see what all of boxing does. I can't wait to hear what the little guy from Baltimore is going to do because that's all boxing revolves around. And once he's cleared of this, some people are going to owe that young man an apology. He's already cleared. Like I don't know where the fuck y'all are at with these videos and shit. You owe Tank Davis an apology. You guys just are so quick to fucking blame, and especially him. Like I don't know what it is, bro. It's like deep-seated hate. People are fucking crazy, bro. Super duper crazy. I'm gonna get up out of here. I appreciate the super chatters, the PayPalers, the Cash Appers, everybody that rocks out with me and the OG, man. We appreciate y'all. Shakur was talking crazy in that interview there. Super crazy. Boxing's getting interesting. 2026 looks like it's heating up. We're gonna get Boots and Ortiz, and that's a fight I've been wanting for literal years. It's literally the best fight boxing could make, style wise. And if you're not a Boots Ennis fan, it's probably because you were already a Terrence fan and you hate just because. You know what I'm saying? You can't stand the dude. But go watch some Boots. Really watch boxing. Stop hating. I can't wait. We get that fight. It's gonna be crazy. David Benavidez, Zerto. Boxing is heating up. So pay attention. Watch some boxing. Appreciate all y'all. To the next time. Peace.